nothing but green corn and early morning dew. Two kids with calloused hands and big things left to do. You wore your daddy's flannel on the first cold night of fall. I didn't know then that you'd become my everything and all. We stacked the hay in silence, let the crickets fill the air, and somewhere in that quiet I learned how much I cared. Come spring we turned the fields again. You drove the tractor row by row. I watched you from the fence line in the long soft morning glow. We argued over planting times and whether rain was near, but every disagreement only made the picture clear. And loving you was teaching me what patience really means. Two people learning slowly how to share their hopes and dreams. We weren't perfect, Lord knows that's the truth. We made our share of mistakes back in our youth, but every season showed us something new about the kind of love that carries you. We built forever, one season at a time, through the muddy springs and the cold December nights, through the harvest fields and the long hot summer days. We built forever in the most unhurried ways. No grand design, no map to read, no borrowed rhyme. We just built forever, one season at a time. Our children learned to walk between the barns and apple trees. They chased the fireflies after dark and played down by the creek. And when the winters came in hard, we held each other close. I found out then that it's the simple things I love the most. Your coffee in the morning, your hand on mine at night, the way you always somehow knew when something wasn't right. Now our hair's turned to silver and the farm has slowed its pace, but I still see that young girl with the autumn in her face. Every season added something that no single moment could. Every year was another page of something lasting good. If I could go back knowing all that we were going to face, I'd still choose the slow road, darling. I'd still choose this place. We built forever, one season at a time, through the muddy springs and the cold December nights, through the harvest fields and the long hot summer days. We built forever in the most unhurried ways. Now looking back from the front porch of what we've become, I wouldn't trade a single year, not a single one. We built forever, darling, one season at a time. Emotional closing lines, some things are worth the patience, it takes to grow them right. We planted love in the hard ground, and it has outlasted every storm. Didn't plan to stop here, just pulled off the county road. The engine ticking quiet, setting down our load. You stepped out of the pickup and you walked down to the bank. The sky was going orange rose and the tall grass swayed and sank. I sat there watching you, just standing still and free, and I thought, Lord, how did someone like you end up with me? We've had days that wore us ragged to the very bone, nights we drove in silence just to find our way back home. But then a Tuesday evening comes along just like this one, and you're leaning on the fender, watching colors chase the sun. You reach back for my hand without even turning round, and everything that's ever troubled me just loses all its sound. It's not the big moments, not the grand design, it's this particular river, this particular time. It's you right here beside me, nothing more, nothing less. In the ordinary evening that reminds me we are blessed. Every sunset feels better with you beside me. The sky burns a little brighter, the air breathes a little free. Every long road feels shorter when I'm riding with you near. Every day ends easier knowing you are here. Other folks can chase the big things, fame and fortune, wild and wide. Every sunset feels better, darling, with you by my side. Our kids are grown and scattered now to cities we don't know, and the house gets quiet sometimes in the evening's gentle flow. But we still find our reasons to stop along the way. A riverbank, a hilltop, or the end of a long day. You hand me half your sandwich, lean your head against my arm, and in 60 seconds flat you've talked me back from every harm. I've seen men chase after bigger things and lose the ones they love. Traded evenings just like this one for a corner office up above. But I had sense enough to know right from the start that fortune without you beside me would have left me broke at heart. So give me one more sunset, give me this same weathered hand, give me you beside me, that's the richest thing I am. Every sunset feels better with you beside me. The sky burns a little brighter, the air breathes a little free, and I've watched 10,000 evenings color up and fade away, but not a single one meant nothing till you chose to stay. Some men live for glory, some men live for power, some for wine. Every sunset feels better, darling, when you're mine. Emotional closing lines. Not every treasure glitters. Some of them just glow, quiet and gold, on the bank of an old river, on a Tuesday that you almost drove right past. I never was much good at saying what I meant. My words would always scatter like the morning dew got spent. I'd open up my mouth and something clumsy tumbled out, and you just smile, that slow smile, like you understood without. We danced that first night cautious, stepping careful on the floor. Neither one of us quite ready to admit we wanted more. You'd leave notes in my lunch pail, little drawings, nothing grand. I'd sit out in the pickup, trying hard to understand why a simple folded paper with a wildflower pressed inside could open up a feeling I had nowhere left to hide. We were learning something bigger than our voices could express, a language made of gestures, of showing up, of yes. We didn't have a title for the thing between us then. We just kept showing up for each other again and again. And slowly all that silence shaped itself into a song. We didn't know the melody, but we'd known the words all along. Our love learned the words before the song did. It knew your name before I'd learned to say it right. It knew the shape of Sunday morning, the sound of your quiet laugh at night. We didn't write the music, we just lived it day by day. Our love learned the words before the song did. That's the only way real love can say what it means to say. The years have taught me how to speak the things I feel inside. I still stumble some, but you've been patient with the ride. Now our grandkids ask us how we knew the other was the one, and I tell them we didn't so much decide as we had already begun. You squeezed my hand beneath the table, same as 40 years ago. Some things don't need a saying, they just need a living soul. Looking back, I think the truest things resist the easy phrase. You can't rush what the seasons take their time to raise. But if you're paying close attention to the in-between and small, you'll find the song was always there, behind it all, waiting for two people patient enough to learn its tune, waiting like a harvest moon waits patient for its June. Our love learned the words before the song did. It found its way through every stumble, every doubt and fall. It hummed along through harvest fields and down the back roads of our years. It sang the loudest in the middle of our quietest moments all. We didn't write the music, we just lived it side by side. Our love learned the words before the song did, and that's the truth I carry with the most pride. Emotional closing lines. Some loves don't announce themselves with fanfare. They settle in like good weather, and you don't realize what they are until the song's already been playing for years. You were 16 in a sundress at the edge of my family's land, running your fingers through the young corn, grain by hand. I watched you from the tractor like I had no better sense, ran that row so crooked that my daddy hit the fence. He hollered something at me, but the wind took his words away. I already knew I was in trouble from that very day. We got married in October when the fields were dry and gold. Your mama cried, my daddy cried, the preacher just got bold. We drove home in my pickup, past the rows all cut to stubble. And you said, I'm not afraid of work, and I'm not afraid of trouble. I believed every word you said, I still believe them now. We shook hands with hard seasons, and we always kept our vows. Summer after summer, winter after winter came and went. Our hands got rough, our voices deepened, our years got spent. But every time I walked those roads, I'd look across the way, and you'd be somewhere in the green, and I'd think, this is the day. The cornfields watched us grow together through the young and restless fire, and the calm that came behind, through the baby years and the lean years and the years so hard to find. The cornfields watched us stumble, and they watched us learn to stand. The cornfields watched me fall in love with you again, and again and again. The cornfields watched us grow together into more than we had planned. Now our son works these same fields, drives the same old roads, and I see myself in every turn, the way a river knows where it's been before. The same banks, the same bends. The corn grows on regardless, and the story never ends. Our granddaughter runs through the rows with her Sunday shoes, the way her grandmother did once, in the way that love renews. There are places that hold people, the way good soil holds seed. A particular curve of countryside that answers something deep inside a need. These fields have known our voices, known our grief, our joy, our fights, known the smell of supper cooking, known the stars on autumn nights. When I am gone from this green earth, I hope the land remembers that we grew something worthy here, from April through December. The cornfields watched us grow together, through the young and hungry hunger, and the wisdom that came slow, through the children's laughter echoing in the emptiness below. The cornfields watch the seasons come and take a little more, but they also watched us find in each other what we'd never found before. The cornfields watched us grow together, and I'll love you till the last row, till the very last green row. Emotional, emotional closing lines. The land remembers everything, every argument, every apology, every hand held in the dark. We grew ourselves into better people in these fields, and the corn stood witness every time. We hung that swing the summer that we moved into this place. You wore your hair pinned up that day, sawdust on your face. I drilled the bolts in crooked, and you straightened every one. Then we sat together watching how the day was finally done. We didn't have much furniture, and the house still smelled of paint, but that porch swing felt like paradise, like something close to saints. Lord, we've laughed out here and cried, had every kind of night, argued till the fireflies put out their little lights, made our plans, revised them, let the hard ones go, sat in silence side by side, with nowhere else to go. You'd bring out 2 cups of coffee when the morning mist was low, and we'd sit before the world woke up, just watching the sun grow. People say that passion fades the way a fire burns low. Maybe so for some folks, but that's all they know. This porch, this swing, this woman with the silver streaked hair. Every time I sit beside you, I am still right there. The fire still burns in that old front porch swing. when you reach for my hand. After all these years and all of everything, the fire still burns. It still burns like it can. Old loves don't die, they just settle in deep, like oak roots in Tennessee red clay. And the fire still burns, it still burns every single setting down day. Our kids all tease us when they come to visit now. They say all are still attached at the hip somehow. We just smile and pass the sweet tea round the porch. And I think, son, you'll understand when you find your own torch, when you find the one that makes the porch feel like a home, and the fire that starts the day you understand you're never alone. I watch the seasons chase each other around this yard, watch the trees grow taller, watch the winters come in hard, watched our children leave and find their own fires burning bright. But I have never once grown tired of you here in this half-light. And if heaven is a question of what mattered most to you, I'll tell them it was this swing and the way it held us to. The fire still burns in that old front porch swing, still catches in my chest when you lean your head my way. After all these seasons, every uncertain thing, the fire still burns, it still burns anyway. Old loves don't fade, they just go deeper down, like the sweetest well that holds the coldest ground. And the fire still burns, it still burns every time I hear that swing make its sound. Emotional closing lines. Some nights we don't say a word, we just sit there in the dark, and the swing does its slow, creaking prayer. And that says everything the words never could. We spread the county map out on the hood of your old truck, 2 roads crossing nowhere, and we said that's enough. The land was rough and rocky, hadn't been worked in years, but you said you saw potential through the morning atmosphere. We drove that old dirt lane and walked the fence line to the creek, and in about 10 minutes, darling, you were all I'd see. We broke that ground together with our backs and borrowed tools, learned the irrigation, and we made up our own rules. Slept in the truck the first week till the roof stopped leaking through, and every day was harder and more beautiful and new. The neighbors brought us casseroles and helped us patch the barn, and somewhere place you're handed. It's the place you have to earn. It's the land you cleared together, every lesson that you learn. It's the people who showed up when the work was going rough. It's two people who decided that this life was enough. We found home somewhere between two back roads, where the paved world ran its last line and the gravel took the lead. We found home in the crook of two directions, where the map ran out and gave us everything we need. We didn't inherit it, we didn't buy it home. We built it board by board and row by row. We found home somewhere between two back roads, and we've never once had reason to go. The barn is full of memories now that stack up to the loft. Old photos, broken bicycles, the things we couldn't toss. Our daughters played out back of where the apple orchard grew, and now they bring their children to the place they always knew. And every generation adds another code of life to the house between two back roads and its husband and his wife. If I had followed the other road, the easier, flatter way, I might have found a comfortable and ordinary day. But I'd have missed the river road, the muddy springs, the fight, the neighbor's lamp across the field on a cold November night. I'd have missed the thing I didn't know I needed most of all, a place where I was rooted, somewhere sturdy, standing tall. We found home somewhere between two back rows, where the old world ended and our real world could begin. We found home in the stubborn, beautiful, ungiven. We found it in each other, in the hard work, in the giving. We didn't inherit it or buy it from a sign. We loved it into being one year, one vine. We found home somewhere between two back roads. And darling, you were everything I called mine. Emotional closing lines. Home isn't a place on a map, it's the exact spot where two people decided to stop running and start building. We found ours in the middle of nowhere, and nowhere was everything. I've driven through this town 100 times, seen nothing worth a stop. The hardware store, the diner, and the water tower top. And I saw you through the window of that old cafe, with your hands around a coffee mug on a gray November day. I parked the truck and walked in, sat two stools down from where the whole town changed its meaning, like a word I'd never heard. You showed me where the river been, behind the old mill road, the place the herons gathered and the big catfish were known. The cemetery where your grandma's stone stood mossy, quiet, proud, the way the steeple caught the light above the evening cloud. I'd have called this town forgettable before you took my hand. Now every street's a storybook that only I understand. It's not the town that changed, I know that much is true. It's that every ordinary thing got filtered through you. The same old courthouse, same old square, same diner on the hill, but seeing it through your eyes, darling, gives me chills still. Loving you made every small town shine brighter. Every cracked old sidewalk looked like gold laid stone. Every rusted water tower looked taller and prouder. Every back road bend became a road back home. I never needed Paris or New York to find the beautiful. Loving you made everything I needed mine. Loving you made every small town shine brighter. And this little town of ours shine brightest all the time. We raised our kids here, watched them graduate and go, and they came back for homecoming every year with seeds to sow. They'd bring their city friends who'd look around and say, is this where you grew up? It seems like such a quiet place. And our daughter'd say it isn't quiet if you know how to listen. She got that from her mother, from the way her mother glistens. Some people spend their whole lives looking for the extraordinary, boarding planes and crossing oceans, chasing the legendary. But I found mine one gray November morning on a diner stool, looking at a woman with a coffee mug and something beautiful. The extraordinary isn't somewhere far and out of reach. It's in the eyes of someone who can help you see what's underneath. Loving you made every small town shine brighter, made the county fair feel like the grandest stage I've known, made the church on Sunday feel like something higher, made this little two-lane life feel like it's carved in stone. I never needed anywhere but here and now, and you. Every crooked alley full of something true. Loving you made every small town shine brighter, and I've been shining too. I've been shining too. Emotional closing lines. People ask me what I love about living in a small town. I always say nothing, until someone showed me everything. Then I never wanted to leave. I've been sitting here a while now, going over what we've done, counting up the seasons that we spent beneath one sun. 51 springs, 51 falls, Lord, where'd they go? It seems like just last Tuesday we were planting the first row. You squeeze my hand a little, like you're hearing every word, and I keep right on talking, 'cause your silence can be heard. We were stubborn as two mule teams and as gentle as the rain. We had our seasons of abundance and our seasons of hard strain. There were years we didn't talk enough, and years we talked too much, but we never spent a single night without that reaching touch. A hand across the mattress in the dark, a knee against a knee. That was our whole language when the words weren't coming free. The kids all have their families and their complicated days, and I am glad we show them love in all its different ways. But the thing that holds me steady in this room without the sun is knowing that whatever comes, this part has been well done. The years pass, but we never let go. Not through the hard winters, not through the overflow, through the lean July and the hollowed out November nights, through the mornings we woke separately to start our separate fights, then found our way back somewhere. The way creeks find the river. The years passed, darling, they passed like they were trying to deliver us somewhere past the holding on to something finer, deeper, more. The years passed, but we never let go. I brought the old quilt, the one your mother made by hand, blue and white and crooked, cut from things you understand. I folded it across you the way you've done for me, every night of our whole marriage, and then some additionally. And I told you about the weather and what the grandkids said, and I read from the Psalms the way you've always loved instead. I think about the man I was before your name was mine, unfinished at the edges, stumbling through the vine. You took that rough-cut timber and you shaped it into truth. Everything I know about being good, I learned from you. And everything I know about the cost and gift of staying is in this room with me right now, in this quiet, holy praying. The years passed, but we never let go. Through the houses and the harvests and the hell of letting grow, through the children leaving, through the parents fading out, through every unnamed sorrow and the joy beyond all doubt. We found each other every morning, every dusk, every turn. The years passed and they gave us everything left to learn. The years passed, but we never let go. We never let go. Emotional closing line. He went home that evening, she followed him 3 days later. The family said she'd waited until he'd had his rest. Some loves don't know how to end. They just step quietly into the next room. 50 years is a long way when you're standing at the start. 2 kids with nervous hands and an unarmored heart. I remember being 23 and shaking at the altar, afraid that I would somehow fail, afraid my steps would falter. And you came down that aisle like you had no fear at all. And I've been learning from that courage every season, every fall. We were young and we were certain, and we were mostly wrong about the easy things we'd assumed would come along. The money and the children and the evenings without care. We learned that everything worth having is the hardest to repair. When it breaks, you mend it, and you keep on in the mend. And that's the whole philosophy from the beginning to the end. There are loves that burn fast and bright and give themselves away. And there are loves like ancient rivers, carving deeper every day. The first kind makes the poems, but the second makes the life. The second one is what I found in you, my wife. Some loves grow stronger than the years. Some loves take everything the seasons send and hold. Some loves turn the trouble into something better than it was. Some loves, the more you test them, turn to gold. I have loved you through the lean years, and I've loved you through the full. I have loved you when it cost me, and I've loved you when it was beautiful. Some loves grow stronger than the years. Some loves, ours, just grow. Now the grandkids ask me at the party what our secret is, and I look across the room at you and feel that old-time fizz, that same particular feeling in my chest, the same old warmth that I felt at 23, just deeper now, more north, more oriented, more located, more arrived and short. I love you the way water loves the basin to the floor. I've buried friends who never found what we have found. I've watched good men go empty when their loves had come unwound. And I have never let a day conclude without a word of thanks to whatever grace arranged us on these opposing banks. Close enough to reach each other, each across our water. Close enough to make a family, a son and 2 daughters. I would do it all again, the hard years and the good. I would do it every harder, knowing what I understood. Some loves grow stronger than the years. Some loves find a depth below the farthest well. Some loves ring their church bells, and their bells still tell. I have been your husband and your partner and your friend. I have been the starting place, and I will be the end. Some loves grow stronger than the years. My love for you, this love, grows stronger still. And the morning light across this porch holds everything I will. Emotional closing lines. He sat there with his coffee until he heard her slippers on the floor. Then he got up, poured her cup, and met her at the door. Same as he had done for 50 years, same as he would keep doing. Not because it was habit, because it was the truest thing he knew. If this song reminded you of a love that has only grown stronger with time, please leave a like. We'd love to hear your story in the comments and learn who has walked beside you through life's seasons. And if songs like this make you believe in lasting love, subscribe and join our country music family for more stories from the heart.